Hey, what's up you guys, it's Dorothy and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to go into chapter 15 of How to Disappear by Sharon Huss Wrote. I hope that you guys are enjoying these videos and enjoying this book so far, so let's get right into this video. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, please click off of the video now. You have been warned. Chapter 15. I wake to a pounding, but it's not my door. The noise is coming from inside my own head. My mouth feels like I slept with it wide open in front of a fan. The piece of gum I was chewing last night is a hard ball wedged against my teeth. I sit up and spit it into my hand. The pounding turns into more of a howl as every aching part of my body lets out a cry of its own pain. I crawl to my door and stumble down the hall to the bathroom, gulping water from the sink faucet. It helps, but not much. Also, I can smell myself. I peel off my clothes, leaving them in the heap on the floor, and climb into the shower. The water is too hot, but I leave it that way. It makes me feel less numb. The steam is so thick I can barely see my feet. I let the water pour over me until it runs cold, then wrap a towel around myself and pad to my room. The house is quiet. It's still early and Sunday. I towel off and put on some clean clothes, including my fuzzy socks. I rub my hand over my freshly socked feet. They're so soft and fluffy. I want a suit made of these socks. A big sock suit with armholes. No, forget the armholes. It could be more of a cocoon. A big fuzzy sock cocoon. My phone sits in the middle of my unslept bed. Seeing it reminds me of why I spent the night on the floor. It hurts to think those thoughts again. I don't even want to think her name. The girl whose name shall not be spoken, the girl who pitied me, the girl who lied to me for almost 12 years, the girl who erased me from her life with a single text. Not thinking about her is making me want to cry, and I try not to cry, and I try to never cry about myself. If I cried about myself, I'd be bawling all day, every day. I sit at my computer and open my Instagram, and I cry instead for my new friends who are #depressed and #lonely and #sad. They are legion, and I want to wrap a fuzzy sock cocoons around them all and myself too. I Google fuzzy sock cocoon. Surprisingly, there are some images of sweaters and coats that pop up, but it's the babies that draw my attention. Tiny newborn babies snuggled in cozy little knit cocoons with matching hats or miniature hoodies. They look safe and warm. I change my search to babies and cocoons and hit the jackpot of fuzzy sock-like cuteness. God, I want to be one of those babies. Go back in time when contentment came from sleep and swaddling, from being warm and dry and fed. I glance at my bed, considering rolling myself into my comforter for the rest of the day. Would my mother lovingly feed me if she found me like that? Doubtful. She'd more than likely tear the blankets off and expose me to the cold. The way to overcome your fears, just to face it. I open Photoshop in less than an hour. I'm snugly in a cocoon, only my head showing, with my orange and purple hair and the peace sign sunglasses, which seem most suitable for the occasion. I'm tucked in there with the sweaty sleeping babies, all nestled together like a row of spoons. I pull the photo up on my Instagram and write, in which I disappear, #safe, #warm, #fuzzy sock cocoon. I will die if someone else has used the hashtag, so I check as expected. No tags found. And I'm glad one of my followers inaugurated #vicarious, so this is my first original. There are more than 1 million of #safe, though, and more than 11 million of #warm. Vicarious is up to 9,202 users. I can't believe I'm so close to 10,000, or that adding 800 followers would ever seem close. I go to the kitchen, eat cereal, drink orange juice. Mom comes in all chipper. What shall we do today? She starts filling the kettle to boil water for tea. Go shopping? Have a nice lunch out, maybe? It really is astonishing how determined the woman is to ignore the fact that I hate things like shopping and nice lunches out. I have homework, I say. Her smile falls. Of course. I sit with her until the tea is ready, then take a cup to my room. Today's mission, 10,000 followers or bust. Several hours later, I can't even remember all the places I've sent vicarious: to the World Cup soccer match, the inauguration of Pope Francis, Wimbledon, hand gliding, bungee jumping, line dancing, cattle herding, and I'm no longer #averse. It's #score, #praise God, #game, #set, #match, #we, #ah, #foot tapping, #yeehaw, #saddle up, and anything else I can think of. My number of followers ticks up and up. By 3 o'clock, I've reached my goal of 10,000. It's not enough. I still feel empty, so I keep posting. Vicarious at the Tony Awards, the Golden Globes, the Emmys. I tag celebrities. I crash my favorite PBS series, inserting myself in place of the lead female actress. When my eyes are swimming from staring at the computer for so long, I lie on my bed with my phone, checking it every few minutes. As my follower count bumps higher and higher, by dinner time it's 12,800. By 9 o'clock it's 14,200. I've added something like 5,000 followers in a single day. Instagram doesn't even write out the full number anymore. It's too big. They put a K for 1,000 now. They should make me happy, right? And it does for a while, but if the rate of followers slows down even for a few minutes, it feels like rejection. I'm Vicky again, walking the halls alone, huddling in the corner bathroom stall, eating my lunch on a toilet, texting and texting and texting a friend who has better things to do, who thinks I'm pathetic, who can't believe she wasted her life on me. I scroll through the comments on my post looking for someone who understands. It's not until I see a follower named Jenna that I realize I'm really looking for her, hoping she'd find me here and see me differently, but the Jenna I find isn't my Jenna, whose Instagram was simply her name, Jenna Elizabeth Tanner. This Jenna is Jennified. We start chatting back and forth on the picture I posted of the fuzzy sock cocoons. Why are you so #vicarious? To get away. From what? Myself. What's wrong with you? Everything. You're so popular and funny, alive. That's not me. Who are you? #nobody. Not true. Who are you really? #alone, #lonely, #sad, #scared. Me too. I pause and wonder if she really feels the way, or if she's just saying that to make me feel better, and then I start to see an echo of Me Too's pop up. Me too, me too, me too, me too, me too. It goes on and on. So many, and yet we found one another. I match their names. Blip up with every new comment. They're not real names until I see one I recognize. Rad Hashkin Raj. Me too. Selfie Raj. I click on his name and go to his page, and there he is. He follows me. Someone from my school has found me and follows. I sit back in my chair amazed. I want to follow him back, let him know that he's not #alone, but I haven't followed anyone yet, and for Raj to be my first, it could give me away. If someone connects me to Richardson High School, they might recognize me. Has Raj recognized me? My heart starts thumping. I search my post to see if he's left any other comments and signs that he knows who I am, but all I find is that single, lonely Me Too. It hits me harder than all the rest. Somehow Raj is real. I know my other followers are too, but they are anonymous names and hidden faces. I see Raj every day. He walks the same halls, breathes the same air. I could touch him if I wanted to talk to him, except I can't. I'm starting to sweat just thinking about it. But knowing someone as lonely as I am right there so close makes me feel a little bit less alone. That is the end of chapter 15. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!